golden sunlight illuminates a bathroom, glinting on the water that flows from the bathtub spout. Steam rises from the hot water in soft, undulating curls, mingling with the warmth of the room. You are perched on a bench beside the tub, wrapped in a thick, soft, oversized robe. The collar nestles against your neck. Long, wide sleeves cocoon your arms in warmth. The hem grazes your ankles so that only your bare feet touch the tile floor. The cool, smooth tile contrasts the warmth you feel as you trail your fingers in the deepening bath water, testing the temperature. The water is steamy and perfectly hot. Beside you sits a tiny wooden table. Sitting on top is a small woven basket filled with simple bath time pleasures. Aromatic salts, oils scented with soft, earthy plant extracts, dried flower petals, a slim glass bottle with a cork top filled with pale pink, softly scented bubble bath. You'll start with this. You lift the delicate bottle out of the basket and pluck the cork from its top. You pause to close your eyes and breathe in the soft, subtle aroma. As you inhale, the scent settles over you like a soothing balm, and you feel the whole of your body begin to soften down. A smile touches your lips, and you lean towards the bathtub, tipping the bottle into the flow of water. Like magic, bubbles cascade along the surface of the bath, fluffy and soft. You cork the bottle and return it to its basket. Gently, you pull open the linen drawstring bag that is filled with dried flowers and tip a small pile into the palm of your hand. You flutter them over the water's surface and watch them as they twirl in the soft current, clinging to ribbons of bubbles. The bath looks ready. The handle squeaks a little as you turn off the spout, and as the gentle roar of the filling bath recedes, You linger for a moment in the new quiet of the room. Warm, damp air, soothing scents, soft, setting sunlight, dimming into dusk. You stand and slip out of your robe, hanging it beside the tub on a little hook. Even in the deep warmth of the room, goosebumps ripple over your skin. With one hand against the smooth surface of the wall, the other tucked close against your chest, you slowly lift one foot and dip your toes into the water. Warmth blooms over your foot. It spreads up your ankles, over your shins. You lower your toes deeper, water warm over the planes of your foot, engulfing your ankles as you lower the length of your leg deeper until the sole of your foot meets the smooth porcelain floor of the bath. You lower your heel and step all the way in. A deep sigh as you sink down into the water, immersing yourself in the heat. Pillowy bubbles gather around you, clinging soft to your skin. You tilt your head back against the wall, sighing deeply. Your entire body relaxes in a gentle, weightless state, held in the embrace of the water, caressed, soothed, and safe. The soft, subtle scent of rose oil mingles with traces of warming vanilla and curls of steam. The sun has fully set, and the bathroom is tinged a deep, dusky purple. You click on a little salt lamp beside you, and a pool of glowy orange light sets the shadowy room twinkling. The water plunks softly as you lower your hand, swirling your fingers under its surface, creating ripples of warmth. Your cozy Valentine's night is off to a beautiful start. The sky has deepened, inky black now, studded with the soft shine of stars. The bathroom is bathed in the deep glow of the salt lamp. Your entire body feels utterly relaxed, nourished, and tended to. It's been a long, luxurious soak in this bath, and now you are ready to get cozy. You reach for the plug in the bathtub and wiggle it gently free. Water begins to swirl and eddy as it drains away, emitting a gentle purl like a burbling stream. You stand slowly and reach for your robe. As you slip it back on, you are enveloped in softness and warmth. A deep breath fills your chest, and as you breathe slowly out, your shoulders melt down away from your ears. Your muscles feel buttery soft. You step out of the tub, pat your feet dry on the soft terry cloth floor mat, and make your way to your bedroom. As you step into the quiet of the hall, you are met with the serene scene of your home. Soft shadows are draped across the rooms like garland. Through the big windows in your living room, lights from the outside world twinkle. You close your eyes, wrapped in the fluff of your robe, and enjoy another deep, replenishing breath. It feels so good to be cozy at home, steeped in quiet, a night of comfort and sweetness stretching before you. You pad softly along the hall and into your bedroom. Laid out on your bed, freshly washed and silky soft, are your new pajamas. A treat for yourself tonight. The start of a new tradition to love and nourish yourself. You hang up your robe and slip into your pajamas, savoring the way they drape along the shape of your body. They are soft against your skin, perfectly warm perfectly cozy. You slip a pair of fluffy slippers onto your bare feet. Your whole body is wrapped in softness, comfort, and warmth. You leave your bedroom shrouded in the soft quiet of nighttime and make your way to the living room. You click on a lamp and it casts a warm glow around the room, lifting the darkness just a little bit. Fairy lights strung above the mantle of your fireplace are glimmering, illuminating a garland of felted wool hearts. Pale pinks, deep reds, creamy whites. The hearts are plump and soft. Some are quite chunky and large. Others are almost miniature. This garland has been with you for a very long time. It is infused with a quiet magic. Memories of loving moments and the promise of many more to come. You lift your fingers to stroke the felt. It whispers under your fingertips. The quiet energy of love pulses all around you. You kneel on the floor before the hearth. You've already arranged all the elements for a cozy fire. Fluffy tinder is piled on the stone. Slender, uniform pieces of kindling arranged in a spacious crisscross. Dry, fragrant oak wood logs are split and stacked neatly in a wrought iron holder. You reach for a box of matches. The box is pale green, traced with a pattern of muted gold crescent moons and a scattering of stars. You slide open the box and draw out one of the long, slender matches. The wood of the matchstick is raspy between your fingertips. You strike it in one practiced movement against the side of the box, and the blackened tip crackles into flame. As you touch the flame to the tinder, a small bright bloom licks at the kindling, crackling softly. Slowly, the oak logs begin to glow at their edges. When the fire brightens, you reach for a few more, feeding them one by one into the growing flames. You place the spent match gently in the fire, a quiet offering of gratitude for its light and warmth. As the fire glow deepens, you slide a delicate wrought iron gate in front of the hearth. The firelight glitters behind it, and the room fills with the warm, resinous scent of burning wood. You linger here, watching the flames, breathing in the softness, the quiet. Slowly, you make your way to the kitchen, trailing your fingers along the velvet of the sofa. Fluffing plush throw pillows, straightening a vase of pale pink roses on a little table by the window. You pause to brush your cheek against the petals. Silky, fragrant. In the kitchen, you retrieve a hand-carved wooden cutting board. The wood is dark, smooth, and heavy. Filigree curls are carved around each corner. On top of the board, you've arranged all your favorite nourishing treats. An array of fresh, comforting foods. As you lift the board to carry it to the coffee table, you pluck a plump grape from the cluster you've tucked along its edges. The grape is pale green, washed with a rosy blush. You pop it into your mouth and gently bite. Crisp, cool sweetness bursts floats over your tongue. You close your eyes, letting the sweetness linger. Soon, you have all the fixings for a cozy living room picnic laid out before you. You are stretched out on a large wool rug before the fireplace. Your small picnic feast is perched in front of you. Firelight glimmers in the glass of a slender champagne flute. A fountain of pale gold bubbles cascades up from the depths of the glass, catching the light in soft shimmers. The fire crackles and pops. The street lights twinkle outside in the dark. The stars cast a faint glow. You've gathered the softest cashmere blanket around you. Your pajamas shift silky beneath it. Your toes are outstretched toward the fire, crackling warmth sinking into your feet. On a delicate, etched glass plate, you've arranged a selection of exquisitely crafted chocolates, molded into the shape of little hearts. Some are milk chocolate, pale brown, gleaming in the glow of the room. A few are a deep, almost ebony dark. One is a creamy white chocolate heart, studded on top with a tiny sugared lavender bud. Two of the hearts are a glossy pale pink. You tuck into your picnic, nibbling as you like on all your favorite things. A savory bite here, a bit of sweet there, a sip of cold, effervescent bubbles that trickle over your tongue and warm your chest and belly. In the background, the soft glow of your favorite movie accompanies the firelight. It's one that always makes you laugh, that warms you every time you watch. That kindles comfort, hope, and trust in the deep beauty of the world. That reminds you how that beauty is always around you. Tonight is a cozy night. All about loving yourself. Nourishing yourself. Treating yourself. Curating the moment to tend to your senses, to give yourself pleasure, to sink into the sweetness of being who you are. Tonight, in the tender glow of your own quiet home, you are here, safe, peaceful, beautiful, and loved. The stars are shining. The fire is warm. Your breath comes in gentle waves. Flowing inhales. Relaxing exhales. You allow your eyes to drift, gently closed. All of the muscles around them soften. jaw relaxes down. Your tongue releases from the roof of your mouth. Your chest rises and falls. Soft, steady, and slow. Your belly is soft. Tension melts away from your hips, your thighs, knees, ankles. Here, you are completely at ease. Drifting, drifting, sinking deeper into peace. Deeper and deeper into sleep.